And thank you very much for your answer yesterday to the gentleman that asked about selling real estate. And you mentioned to already act and think like you're that person that you want to be. What are some good tips to get to that point to where you can, attract the things that you need to expand your business? And
we want to talk a little bit about acting as if it is and it will be, because we would like to clarify, it's important, that statement, because when you act as if something is that you don't believe, you set up a current of resistance within yourself. In other words, if you're pretending something, if you aren't feeling it, so that's not what we're teaching. We're not teaching to say the words or walk the walk and talk the talk. We're asking you to find the vibration that's within the desire. That was what that segment was all about. Why do you want it? Why do you want it? What's the feeling that is at the heart of that desire? Let's get to that feeling. Let's amplify that feeling. Let's get that feeling going. So we would say, feel as if it is and it will be. Feel it. And that ties in with what we were saying yesterday, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. About get yourself that far and practice getting that far and practice getting that far and practice getting that far, and understand that that far is all you need to do. That's your work. From the vibration that exists to the recognition of the vibration that exists. Law of attraction will take care of everything else. But if you don't do that, then you're faking it all the time. Mm-hmm. And there are some who would submit, they would defend powerfully, that if I fake it long enough, I begin to believe it. Well, we've never seen that to be the case. Mm-hmm. In other words, you have to find a piece of belief.
How do you believe without faking it? Or how do you believe that next step or that next level?
Perfect question, because you believe because you have found the feeling of it. You believe by no longer needing it to be present in order to believe. You believe because you've shown yourself over and over and over and over again that you can come into alignment no matter what's going on, that source is with you no matter what's going on, that you have control of your emotions no matter what's going on, that you can come into vibrational alignment no matter what's going on, by becoming unconditional in your living of life, by not needing a condition to be a certain way in order to feel the way you want to feel, by showing yourself again and again that you have access to all that you need. Yeah. We've said this phrase that we're about to give to you maybe more than any other thing that we've said over all the time that Esther has been translating for us. Everything that everyone wants, no matter what it is, a material object, a relationship, a state of being, a circumstance, an event, every single thing that you have ever or will ever or anyone has ever or will ever want is because you think that you will feel better in the having of it. So it's the emotion that you're going for anyway. And what's a little ironic about that is that you can find that emotion. You can find that emotion without the condition. You just have to know that you can, and you got to know the rules. You got to know how you sit in this time-space reality. You got to know how you fit in. That's why you have summoned us. You got to know that you are an extension of source, and you got to prove it to yourself, because no one else can prove it to you. You got to know that you're an extension of source. And how do you know it? By not letting it in, and then by letting it in, and by beginning to notice that it's you who's making the difference. Mm-hmm. It's your mindset, it's your focus, it's your desire, it's your willingness, it's your understanding.